Stay with me for a second, John. Keith, thanks for holding on there. Good morning.
How's things?
Good, and yourself?
How's things, right? Not a bother me. Mick, I tell you the truth, right? All them on the steps of City Hall yesterday, they should be dragged over to the courthouse, put in front of a judge, and see what he says. My granddaughter came in last night in here, and she showed me that photograph. It was disgusting. There's a time and a place for everything, Mick. Not in the middle of the day.
Did I describe it correctly? Because it's radio after all. The female genitalia cannot be seen. But the male genitalia, very, very obvious, even one which is painted green. Its size is very obvious.
It must have been cold.
But I have to take your point. I don't think it's something a 12-year-old girl should be looking at.
Mick, if we all got on our bikes there and started going around Farnry there, that's passing the schools and all that, what would happen to us? Why can't they go away, get their own venue, go away down to the beach or something? Take it away out of kids' face, where there's kids passing or whatever.
Would you agree, John?
Huh?
Would you agree?
Huh?
Would you agree with Keith?
Well, like, it's a bit silly saying, oh, let's all go out and go cycling down past the kids' school naked. That's just silly talk. And it's even more silly. Don't speak over me. Have a bit of respect.
Go on,
it's completely silly saying to carry them into a judge. What's a judge going to say? Oh, 50 euro fine? He'll even throw it out. The prisons are full. He won't even give a 50 euro fine. He'll laugh at it.
I not run clear. I not running for here or anything, right? I'm worried about my grandkids, right? And my grandkids had that disgusting, and I mean disgusting photograph on their phones.
And your answer,
I couldn't believe it.
What's your answer then? Your answer is take more to the courthouse.
No,
and I just told you what the judge would say.
Do you know what the answer was to? Do you know what the answer I gave the granddaughter? Get that off your phone, right? They're a disgrace. It doesn't go on all the time like that.
Well, get you an even better one to say to the granddaughter.
Hold on, don't speak over me, or either you, right? There's a time and a place.
Take the phone off the granddaughter because she's 12 years old. Norma Foley is bringing in a law to take phones off under 16s. She's 12 years old with a phone. That's your issue.
Yeah. Have you kids?
Norma Foley is taking phones off of under 16s, the Minister for Education. Your daughter is 12, going around looking at naked people on the phone.
Hold on, you should, and the likes of me going naked. But
your granddaughter is 12 looking at naked people on her phone. Norma Foley wants to take phones off of people under 16.
She wants to curb access to phones in schools.
But you know why she wants to take them? She wants to take them because of the likes of ye. Right? Put her head naked around the town during the day and kids to the great laugh, isn't it?
Yee.
Have you kids?
Yee. Your granddaughter is 12 years old looking at naked people on the phone and you're blaming the likes of me living out in the south side and doing nothing naughty. When there's Jewish people that own Pornhub.
It popped up on the phone. Whatever thing that does with the phone, I haven't known knock your phone. That's what I have.
Don't be making a fool of yourself, man.
You know something? They should look.
You're on live radio.
Keith, can I take John's point there to an extent? Your granddaughter can see a lot worse than people standing next to a Lord Mayor with no clothes on and bodies painted. Your 12-year-old can see a lot worse than that by having access to a phone in the first place.
I don't think so. I'll be honest with you. You can't say that every 12-year-old is looking at naked pictures. You can't say that, mate. But when the likes of standing outside...
Nick, I could show you
City Hall,
babies' heads blown off on Twitter.
And there's Dan Boyle standing there with them. I say this. Just look here, I was passing there yesterday. I would have fired a bucket of cold water up and up the whole lot of them. And then they see nothing of the men.
We get letters coming in here, guys, from people who are horrified that their young kids, now they've given the phones to them maybe a little early, can just go onto Pornhub, click I'm over 18 and see the most graphic sexual images and videos ever.
Nick, never mind Pornhub. The other day on Twitter, I saw babies' heads blown open over in Palestine. So, like, you know, it's everywhere on the internet. It's not just Pornhub or anything like that.
Will you come here? Will you stop going into other countries or whatever? I'm on about outside.
No, it's not other countries.
The internet is
worldwide. The internet is worldwide.
This is our city hall, right? And naked, filthy, disgusting people, naked.
Are you disgusting as well when you're naked?
The whole lot of them should have been handcuffed, dragged over in front of the judge, and see what he'd say about it.
He'd probably give a €50 fine, or else he'd just laugh.
You know everything. You know everything, sir. You know everything. Now, what do you expect the judge to?
You expect the judge to lock up people for protesting?
For naked, for indecent disposal.
He wouldn't.
Yeah, for indecent disposal. That's what they were doing. In the middle of town, kids and everything around there.
And how come it's been ongoing with 20 years and no guard has arrested anybody? How come?
You're so good.
Come on, answer a simple question. If you're going to start speaking or speaking.
Did you wear your underpants?
How come guards have not arrested people with the last 20 years? How come you're only getting prudish about it now?
Because it was my granddaughter seeing it. I never knew.
How come your granddaughter has a phone if she's only 12 years old?
Yeah. So will I take
looking at naked people on a phone? You're disgusting, man. Letting your granddaughter look at naked people on a phone?
Will I take the phone off when you're going to go around naked again?
There's naked people on.
How come you wore your underpants? Why?
Why, John? You said you did when you partook in that year's event.
I don't see how that's relevant. I don't see how that's relevant, mate. We're straying away from any bit of relevance here.
Well, there's a difference between being naked and not being naked.
12-year-old daughter is looking at naked people on a phone. This is a crime here. This is a crime. Then why are you letting it happen? Why are you letting it happen?
Well, I tell you the truth. If I knew it was happening, I swear I would have come down a little bit and I'd fire cold water on top of the lot of me.
No, take the phone off your granddaughter.
I'll be brought up to court because of all these fucking... I'm sorry about that, Vic. Right?
Are you mad? Your granddaughter is looking at naked people on her phone and you're blaming people at City Hall.
Well,
it's the phone, man. Wake up.
If there was no naked people at the City Hall.
There's naked people at every cycling protest all over the world. The internet is worldwide. You're prudish about a few people in Cork. Your problem is the phone. Get the phone off your granddaughter.
Yes?
What are you, stuck in the 60s or something?
Yeah.
Why did you wear
your underpants? Answer the question.
Mick, I don't want to speak to him anymore.
It was disgusting. That's what you did. That's why you put your underpants on.
John, thanks for your contribution.
Thanks very much, Mick. He's just right. Look.
Sometimes you just have to let it run.
Go on, Mick, thanks.
I'll tell you one thing, Keith, and to John. Thank you for your contribution. It was very entertaining. I just had to sit back and let you at it because. Will you stop cursing, please? Keith, good luck and good morning to you. Keith saying they should have brought the entire bunch across the road to the courthouse and let the judge deal with it. John saying, what's wrong with the bicycle demonstration and the picture with the Lord Mayor, and that Ken O'Flynn is a snowflake looking for attention. Well, that was certainly hot and heavy. It's the Neil